I'm getting the, I ain't gonna say download, but rewind. I'm getting the rewind. Anyway, somehow y'all, I'm gonna go back to when this started. And this time, instead of just talking about me and my situation, what I've been through, I'm gonna talk about um, how you better pass that Libra scale. And this is how you gonna. I told y'all this the rapture. The flood is coming. Uh, I don't want the flood to come. That's what I've been trying to prevent since I've been on here talking about the flood, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. For those of you who want to know what a flood is, when the flood happening every day. I'm finna scare y'all, cause I'm finna bring a reality check to y'all. I wish I had some clear cups, cause y'all obviously don't never understand like you should. All right, the ocean, the ocean, the ocean, take up most of the room, most of our Earth. It's like so many percentage of the ocean that ain't even been observed, and that's what people gotta understand. Okay, that's a filter right there. Higher ups start telling you stuff. I wish I had something right on next time. Oh, I got it. When higher ups start telling you stuff like that, and they acting like they ain't got an answer to it, just like they acting like they don't know how they built pyramids, but yet they show you movies where they can move these cars just like a flick of a button. So, alright. Really, the government tell you everything. It's just you don't know how to unify to get it addressed. And that goes for the whole world, more or less my people. I mean, not just my people. That goes for the whole world. Especially my people, though. We gotta remember this message, y'all. We can't let nobody steal in the edit. It gotta come out. Or you gonna curse us all. Just let it go. I'm finna go back, y'all. I ain't gonna really get into too much depth of certain things because I know people stealing and recycling, blah blah, all that extra stuff. But I'm gonna edit my own stuff as I go, and I ain't talking about that profanity stuff. I'm talking about and where we going, how we gotta get there, why we gotta get there. All right, we gonna start with the flood. Explaining the ocean. Okay. See, just because we don't understand the importance of Earth, we cannot assume that God don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Everything that God put on this earth, including ourselves, is perfect. Absolutely perfect. It did not start getting corrupt and imperfect until man started trying to play God or becoming God or acting God, you know, whatever. Rather this is in a bad way or a good way. So let me explain to y'all how this go. Okay, you hear the ocean flow. Quit looking at it like, if it's God, he can just do this. God got stuff on here he want to reserve. It's stuff in the ocean got to be reserved. It's stuff that got to be in play here. So okay, like you got the stars. Let's say you got the stars, right? Let's say this is the stars right here, bro. I don't know if y'all can see that. Let's do it like that. Let's say this is the stars right here. Okay? That's a star. Don't worry about these up here. Let's say that's a star. Okay? That's a star. That's a star. Alright? Alright, and let's say this is the lineup. That's why I say that shit is important, bro. That's why I hate the fact that there's so many good Christians that look at this like witchcraft. because they the ones that probably could crack the code and explain to us exactly how this go. That's why they were programmed not to know. So, okay, you see these stars right here, right? They lined up. This is a lineup for these particular group of stars. Okay, when I started in my, somebody signed a contract on all of us that's in this situation. At least uh, we felt it 4 to 5 years ago, but it was in effect 6 to 10 years. So if you got with a woman 10 years ago and y'all just got this dramatic relationship, you was already part of that. You, a woman or a man, if y'all got married, and it seemed like it was the happiest thing in the world, where you ever seen the Mission Impossible? Not Mission Impossible, it's one of them movies, where 007, and he went back, he said it's a new one, and he retired or something, and he went back and they had another 007, and that 007 said, what we're gonna do with this 007, but they wouldn't never change the name. That's exactly what's going on right here, really. That's exactly what's going on right here. So, let me say this before I lose my spot, though. All right, these are the stars. Okay, let's say you a star, and everybody around you stars. All right? But when this person came and gave them a contract, see, when you in Empress mode, from that point on, you ain't quite in conscious yet, but you going there. You in Empress mode, you in conscious mode. So you're no longer a karmic by the laws of justice. Now we can talk all that amongst each other all you want to, but that ain't the way it works. And why I'm explaining this traditional way? Because if you want change to happen in your life, you gotta notice this. Okay, let's say I need to learn this stuff, y'all. I know nothing about it, and it's purposely done. So when I start explaining this and y'all go look it up for yourself, you're gonna be like, wow, he right. I never looked up astrology. You can go, you already in my files, go check it. But not enough to know anything. But I know when I do, I'm gonna get into the Mayans Aztec hard, because they got it. That's why they were so powerful of a nation. That's like when they say the Mayans wiped out. Nah, hell nah, we the Mayans. Can't wipe out a whole. Yeah, you can't do that. They probably left that location or something anyway. But okay, now we still on the water though. We still on the water. All right. Okay, now let's say the rapture is here. And let's look at the rapture normal. Let's not look at the rapture like, and psh, and shh, all that shit. Let's look at the rapture like something that's processed. Okay? Okay, it's something processed. It's something that's processed. It's something that's processed, y'all. All right. Just like before you can be a boxer, considered a professional boxer, you got to go through Golden Gloves. It's a process. Okay, now, what we need to understand is, where did process come from? You gonna go back and you gonna realize process is more ancient than love. Process is real. All right, and that's when the stars kick in. Boom. All right, now you look at your zodiacs. Why out of everything that was erased in our past, out of all the world, the whole world, why not the zodiac? Why the zodiac's what completely wiped out? Because that's the manuscript. That's the real manuscript, bro. That little simple thing is the real manuscript for human beings. Okay? So, if you want to know more about, if you want to go past the simple, where you go to? You go to where the manuscript, Neanderthals, all that shit coming through and down. I'm getting down low like hell. You go to where the manuscript was invented. You go back to the manuscript, and if you want to go further beyond the manuscript, you go to the stars. That's the only place you can go. Because ain't no more knowledge, because a man wouldn't know no more knowledge unless they find some block somewhere with some writings on it that nobody know how to say. But, all right, these are the stars. Okay, now let's say all these stars are corrupt. They blinking here, one blinking, your light ain't going good, this light shining, this light right here barely on. Okay, you ready to explode, you ready to get up out of here, you ready to fall, all this extra shit. And all right, you got one star down here that's just shining just as bright. So, all right, this star basically saved his soul. The rest of them are corrupt. Why? Especially since they're empress. That means they're conscious. That means they woke. Okay, that means when you get to the Libra scale, you can't say, God, I didn't know. That's why I tell all y'all, all you rich that's got dough and on YouTube trying to tell people what to do, and that, you already been qualified to go. Okay? All right. Okay, now, okay, so the high arcanas get together. Neptune, Saturn, let's say it's gods in each one of these planets, okay? And Christianity, those of you that's on that low vibrational stuff now, rich or not, if I like you or not, now you're going to have to move out the way. You just cover your ear. That's what my mom and them used to do. Because I used to have to explain this to them because they'd be about to lose stuff, lose cars, lose house, lose stuff. They got the money, but they don't know how to get out of the situation. You know what I'm saying? And it's because they don't understand this. They could have understood it, but they didn't want to understand it because their oppressor told her it was from Satan. Okay? All right. Now, so all the planet gods get together and say, ain't but one or two stars still shining brightly. And they talking to God, the real creator. And the creator tell them, okay, well, filter the stars. Okay, what that mean? Like I said, you finna fall. Everybody finna go off the chart because you ain't in line. You ain't in perfect synchronicity no more. And at the end of the day, God say when the world gonna end, not you. Okay, all right. So the planet finna realign again. Okay, God say throw a flood in there if you don't mind. Oh, you sure? God like, am I God? Yeah, I'm God. I just said throw a flood in there. And one of the angels say, this is beyond. This is beyond Noah. You know what I'm saying? Okay, to make this happen, you got to move some stuff in the planet. We need some hurricane. We need a few tornadoes. We need a few trembles here and there. Bloop, bloop, bloop. We need all that processing. All that got to go through all that. That's vibration. But that's why I love music. I ain't scared of none of that stuff. I mean, I'm the kind of kid, I run to every parent be like, you can't do that, boy. That's the kind of person I was. I run it, I thought it was cool. So, the planet got to move. Boom, 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 boom. I'm saying that because I'm tired of my black people getting on, ain't not just that, but it's one of the main reasons, though. Getting on, especially to roll people, conscious people, telling them when this gonna happen. I'm finna show you something in this planet that should have been programmed in you, that is programmed in you, but you purposely cut off because of some stereotype or the way you was programmed. We're gonna have to program you came into my energy program. I have been deprogrammed and reprogrammed. So I'm gonna have to deprogram y'all so y'all can reprogram yourself in order to keep up with the new program. So the stars. We back on the stars. All right, now, God say get the filter. Okay, boom. All this, don't need to see that. I don't want nobody to see what I'm writing, bro. But look, all right, so he get the filtering. They hitting the, I'm hollering like hell. They hitting the process. They hitting the process button on top. Okay, now, all right, everything is moving. Everything is realigning and everything is moving. Realigning and moving now. So all of us going through this phase. That's why if you are in a stuck position, don't look at it so much as if you're being targeted or tortured or cursed by God or something like. Don't look at it so much. You really being protected. Cause I had somebody. I ain't gonna say somebody or nothing. Let me just say I got this from the Astro, and they were like, it's everybody in the world going through this, rich or poor, wealthy or not, and those people are being protected because those are the ones gonna live on to this next cycle. See, when this cycle go through, this flood gonna come. Let's say it's a flood. Let's say it's gonna be water. I don't know. I really didn't want to tell y'all the flood, but they've been getting on my nerve about that. You remember I said something about the flood in 2020, and I brought it back up because I done waited 4 years and they still going hard about this flood. So, and things have been taking place. Now I'm finna scare y'all. This is what I'm finna show y'all the proof in the pudding now. Okay, you saying where's the flood? Okay, look at how often it's been raining. And when it do rain, look at how long. We barely get rain. Barely. Known for barely getting rain. So that's why I video every time we get rain. Because if this place is getting a lot of rain, this is one of the safest places in the world you could be at when it comes down to natural disasters. Okay? So if we getting the bad weather here, you get what I'm saying? If it's growing, it's beautiful to us here because we need it. Because we a farmland and all that. But let's look at this scientifically. So that means I know y'all getting weather out there. And some of them places in the city, once it rains a whole week straight, right? Okay, how often is that coming? Okay, now what is that doing? That's going in to the oceans. See what the oceans are doing? They processing. The ocean has been like this for such and such years. Now all of a sudden the ocean is like this. You know what I'm saying? And it got like this in less than 5 to 10 years. You get what I'm saying? Okay, there's another ocean. That's how these angels know, oh, this is way beyond Noah. Cause guess what? When God decided to put that when he decided to tilt the whole bowl over, you ain't even gonna realize that the goddamn ocean was rising that damn rapidly until that actually happened. You're going to be like, wait a minute. You're going to talk to the scientists. The science going to call. They're going to make a movie about it. Science is going to say, yeah, but the ocean's been up. The ocean's been elevated like this for the last 2 or 3 years. And it got like that in less than 5 years. Oh, man. That means all them kids that was torturing to death, them chosen one, was right. All right, now let's solve another puzzle. Let's solve another puzzle. Obviously, this group, including myself, cannot, I repeat, cannot go around. I'm going to just draw a face right here because I like, you know what I'm saying, my eyes just woke up right there. Thank you, guys. I'm going to draw something right there. Yeah, I don't know. This got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. But, anyway, what I was saying. Damn, y'all throw me off with that. What I was saying, though. Okay, the stars. Okay, now the stars is aligned. Look at the stars. The stars making this ugly face together. They can't be together. So guys like filter. Okay, now the planets gonna start to realign. Okay, these stars finna start turning into shooting stars. They finna start turning into shooting stars. Okay? Alright. Now, it ain't nothing but two bright stars in the sky, it seem like. That's because God, you used to whatever the star system, however that y'all call, you got names for them and stuff. They got bow and arrows and all that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I told y'all I'm finna start studying though. But y'all seeing the lions in the sky and all that, you like, hey, lion in there, and somebody was like, oh, it's just the weather, blah blah blah, and they tell them the truth, but it ain't the whole truth. What it is getting a new group of stars, okay? Because we can't deal with these other stars. We already fussing with each other, calling each other narcissists and everything. The system know that. The social media know that. How do they know that these people that's in power got this in this motion? Because I told you they move with God, y'all. This process is long and tedious right here. This process can last up to 5 to 10 years, and we just been in it 4.5. I mean, in it. Yeah, it's been in process, but we didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? Our cells been in it 4.5, so it's best for us to cleanse ourselves, heal ourselves, prepare ourselves for what's about for the future that's upcoming. Because obviously, okay, God got something great, new level, new devil. We ain't got to the new level yet, y'all, because the old devils gotta descend, or you could say, the ones who passed the Libra scale, it's time for them to ascend. That's why when you call me Kite over there, you need to ask your app, because Kite on that app for me don't mean high. They don't. Ancestors, that's a petty ass joke. Ancestors don't talk like that. When ancestors tell you a joke, it's gonna be funny because you ain't never heard it before. Kite, museum. Think about all the names they tell me. Kite, museum, O. Okay. Sometimes they call me Zero, but it's another Zero out here that's a rapper, I think. But they'll call me O. Zo. When I'm descending, it'll call me Zo or Diablo. When I'm ascending, they call me O, Museum, and Kite. Museum and O and Kite is in the same category, y'all. So I just bust y'all bubble with that gospel. Quit gossiping with each other and go gossip with God. We all supposed to be in the dark night of the soul, because it's finna be a major change. A flood can just be body bags. What I'm trying to tell you is that, according to the galaxy, to the stars in the sky, something's gonna happen that you might as well say it's a flood. To God, it's gotta happen. It's gonna happen, regardless. The planet is already structuring itself to take whatever's finna come. The science, I don't know why they quit putting all this planet stuff online. I guess they've been looking at us too. Y'all gotta get to work out there and start back putting the galaxy and putting the planet stuff. I've been looking for that shit. I can't find none of that stuff on there. That's what I like to look at. You took science completely out of my picture. Now you hate. But anyway, so anyway, y'all, what I'm saying is the flood had already happened. Go back and check the water level. Go back and check all this shit. Now the water could be dropping in a term of whether we can drink it or not, but the water raising. You get what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the water raising. I don't know that for a fact, but consider how we've been getting rain. The water should be raising all over the world, secretly, right now, processing. So when God tipped let's say it ain't but half a cup of water left, God just gonna tip the rest of it in now. And then that damn ocean out there that you think that ain't moved in centuries, you gonna realize it wasn't as low as you thought it was. Cause the tsunami and all that stuff, all that stuff gonna hit so fast, it's gonna be like a blink of an eye. Cause y'all sitting back trying to tell everybody, you picking on people saying, what a flood at? It's everything got a process. Even if you were finna be killed by food, you gotta process the good food out your body first, right? Before the bad food get down to your intestines, and your intestines notice the bad food, and then you realize that you failed the test. The rapture is here, folks. And when the galaxy realign, it's gonna be new stars. The stars is already around us, just all around the world. But we're gonna all be close together. And then we're gonna rebuild the empire.